Almost every organization is in the midst of change or transformation, and that is necessary because the world outside of us is changing very rapidly. Now, if you look at organizational change or team change, and what organizations are doing about it, there's one phenomena that is worth paying attention to, and that is as organizations shift and they start to move from one way of working to a more effective way of working, at some point it will feel good. It will feel good enough. Now, what I'm seeing in a lot of organizations, because they're time poor, often resource poor, is at that point they think, we've done it, we've got it, and curtail what they had planned to continue to embed the change. So they'll do things halfway, 3/4 of the way, and not follow through all the way to the end, well beyond where it feels good enough. Now, what's wrong with that? It's like taking a part of your course of antibiotics. I was talking to a doctor and they were saying, 70+% of people don't finish their course of antibiotics. Now, when you don't finish the course, there's a point at which you just feel well and you think, hey, I'm fine, and people stop taking them. And there's still days to go. The reason for those days to go is you need to defeat whatever's wrong with you completely. When you don't complete that course, you don't defeat what's going on within you. And you end up creating resistance. So the next time you're doing antibiotics, the next time you're ill, there's more resistance to the treatment. In organizations, when we don't follow through, and we don't follow through well beyond when we feel good enough, what we do is we build in future resistance to change, because as we go 2/3 the way or half the way, we will slip back. And people's belief that we're going to follow through diminishes. So the next change you introduce, their belief is lower. And there's a resistance, there's a cynicism. And if you do that several times, the inbuilt resistance to change is very, very powerful. So if you're looking or you're acting at the moment to change your organization, to change the ways of working, to match the outside world, you'll have a plan. The thing to look out for is when you think you've done enough, because the answer is you have not. You need to follow through all the way to the end in order to embed the new change, make it real, and not create future resistance. So look at what you're doing, the activities you have around change. Look at them with regard to what sort of discipline, what sort of follow through are we showing? And if it's not sufficient, double down and find a way forward that moves you, breaks you out of the pattern you're in today, and creates the opportunity for the future.